On the move.
Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area.
Ready. Got it. On the scene.
Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Ready.
Ready.
On the scene.
Taking damage. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Waiting and return.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the move. Listening. Understood.
Ready.
On the... Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting and returning to base. On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready.
Listening. Will do. On the move.
Listening.
Arrived at destination. Task completed.
Vehicle on the move.
Got it. Awaiting.
Listening. Got it. Using special skill. Task completed. On the scene. Ready.
Task completed. Task completed.
Moving out.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Awaiting. Transporting patient.
Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the move.
Listening.
Awaiting Understood. Using... I can't do that. Listening. Arrived at destination. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Awaiting returning to base. Arrived at destination. Ready. Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Listening. Arrived at destination. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out. Listening. Transporting patient.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
On the move. On the scene. On the scene. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Listening.
On the move.
Listening.
Arrived at...
On the move. Ready. Understood. Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Awaiting Got it. Task completed. Ready. Will do. Listening.
Ready. Will do. Using special. Unable to comply. Task completed.
Awaiting transporting patient. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready.
Ready. Will do. Using special skill. Unable to comply.
Task completed. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Task completed.
Listening. Transporting patient.
Ready. Returning to base.
Arrived at awaiting instructions. Ready. Listening.
Listening. Got it. Using special. I can't do that.
Task completed. Ready.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to...
Ready.
Awaiting Will do. Using special skill. Task complete. On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Arrive. Awaiting instruction. Will do. Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Ready. Destination confirmed.
On. Listening. Got it. Awaiting. Will do.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
On the move.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Arrive. Awaiting. Listening. Understood. Task completed. Ready. Will do.
Ready.
Task complete.
Got it. Moving out. On my way. Awaiting instructions. On the move. Listening. Moving out. Task completed. Returning to vehicle. Task completed.
Listening.
Ready.
Ready.
Wind direction change, north.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Task.
Got it. Listening. Will do. Ready. Vehicle on the move.
Ready. Yes.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at destination.
Crew returning to base.
Arrived at Listening. Will do. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do.
Ready. Got it. On the scene. Task completed. Understood. Will do. Got it. Can't do that.
Listening. Got it.
Task completed. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Task completed.
Vehicle up. Ready.
Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. On my way.
Task.
On the move. Heading.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Arrive. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Hey! Hey!
On the move. On the... Ready.
Ready. Will do. Using... Can't do that.
Hey! Hey!
Task completed. Ready. Returning.
Listening. Recall. Returning. Awaiting inst... Will do. Awaiting and transporting patient. Moving out. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Will do. Using special skill.
Task completed. Awaiting returning to vehicle. Heading to operational area.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the awaiting.
Ready. Understood. Using unable to comply. Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Heading to operational area. On the move. Listening. Understood. Got it. Ready. Will do. Understood.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
On the scene.
Heading to the operational area. Task completed. Task completed. Listening. Got it. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Arrived. Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Listening.
Ready. Understood. Heading to operational area. Moving out.
Ready. Understood. Returning to base.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instruction. Recalling. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the move.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Up. Awaiting will do.
Task completed. Awaiting. Understood. Taking damage. On the move.
Tap.
Ready.
Ready. Will do. Ready. Returning to base. On the move.
Ready.
Ready. Got it. Using special skill. Unable to comply. Task completed.
Arrived at destination. Heading to the operational area. Listening.
Task completed. Awaiting. Transporting.
Awaiting.
Ready. Will do. Oh, understood.
Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Ready. Will do. Task completed. On the listening.
Listening. Understood. Using special...
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed. Ready. Crew returning to base. Awaiting and transporting patient.
Awaiting recall. Returning to base. Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On the sea. Listening.
Ready. Will do. Using...
Awaiting.
Listening. Got it. Using special skill. I can't do that. Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
On the scene.
On the move.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
On the move.
Taking damage. Listening. Will do.
Taking damage. Listening. Will do. On the... Ready. Understood.
Taking damage. Awaiting.
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
On the move. Task completed. Listening. Got it. Ready. Will do. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed.
Task completed. On the move. Listening. Returning to... Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting in... Understood. On the scene.
On the move.
Listening. Will do.
Arrived at destination. On the scene. Ready. Crew returning.
Awaiting instruction.
Ready. Got it. Listening.
Listening.
Task.
Will do. Using...
New orders received.
Returning to base. Recalling crew.
Heading to operational area. Task...
On the move.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting. Will do.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the move.
Arrived at destination.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
An emergency has been completed.
On the scene. Listening. Can't do that.
Ready. Will do. Listening.
Listening. On my way.
On the move.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the scene.
Red. Will do.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting. Got it. Listening. Crew returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
On the move.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting. Will do. Using special skill.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready. Understood. On the scene. Awaiting in...
Listening. Got it. Using. Can't do that.
Listening.
Ready. Understood. Used. I can't do that. Task completed. Task completed.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base.
Listening. Got it. Awaiting instructions. Transporting. Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Task completed.
Awaiting recall. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out. Ready.
Listening. Got it. Using. Unable to comply. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
Listening. Understood. Listening.
Listening. Will do. Using special skill.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Task complete. Ready.
Awaiting instruct. Understood. Using special skill. Unable to comply.
Awaiting instruction. Crew, returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to... Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Taking damage. Heading to operate. List. Got it. Ready. Understood. On the move.
On the scene. Ready.
Ready. Understood. On the scene. On the scene. Awaiting instructions.
Await. Got it.
Listening. Task complete. Will do. Taking ready.
Listening. Will do.
Task completed. Listening. Crew, returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Task complete. On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
On the scene.
Heading to operation.
Ready.
Ready. Understood. Arrived at destination. Task completed. Task completed.
New orders received. Wind direction change, west.
Arrived at listening. Will do. Ready. Understood.
Arrived at destination. Ready.
Awaiting. Understood.
On the scene. Awaiting.
Await. Got it.
Task complete. Awaiting. Got it. Listen. Will do.
Awaiting and
Listening. Got it. Task completed. Task completed.
awaiting and returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Recalling crew. Return.
Ready. Crew, returning to base. Heading to operational area. Task completed. Ready. Will do. Listen. Got it. On the move. Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Returning to. Ready. Returning to. Ready.
Listening. Got it. On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do. Heading to operational area. On the scene.
On the move.
Arrived at destination. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting it. Got it. Awaiting.
Got it. Using special skill. I can't do listening.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Transporting patient. Task completed. Awaiting entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Await.
Ready. Got it. Using. Unable to comply. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed.
New orders received.
Await. Recall. Returning to base.
Listening.
Awaiting. Will do. Using special. Can't do that.
On the move.
Task.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Returning to base.
Arrived at destination.
On the scene. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Listening.
Ready. Understood.
I'm under attack. I'm under attack.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting. Will do. On the move. Task completed. Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
On the scene. Listening.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Heading to the operational area.
Task
Listening.
ready. Will do.
On the awaiting
Listening. Got it. Understood.
ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready. Will do. Listen. Understood. Listening.
Ready. Will do.
Task completed.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Ready. Will do.
Task on the seat. Awaiting
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Using... Can't do that. Taking damage. Taking damage.
Listening. Understood. Task completed. Got it. Task completed. Ready. Returning to... Awaiting returning to base. Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Task completed. Tap.
on the move. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting.
Listening. Understood. Using special... I can't do that. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Returning to base. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move. On the move.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to the operational area.
Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Listening.
Ready.
Awaiting
Awaiting. Got it.
ready.
Awaiting. Got it. Will do.
Task completed.
Ready. Ready. Crew return. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Listening. Awaiting
Listening.
Awaiting and
Listening. Got it.
task completed.
Ready. Crew, returning to base.
Task completed. Listening. Moving out. Listening.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Crew, returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Ready. Understood.
Listening. Crew, return.
Listening. Got it.
Heading to operational area.
Task complete.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Transporting patient. On the... Awaiting
Awaiting. Will do. Using... Can't do...
Listening.
Ready. Got it. Ready. Crew returning to base. Arrived at Ready.
Listening.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
On the... Ready.
Listening. Will do.
Task completed.
Listening. Transporting patient. Arrived at destination. Task completed. Awaiting awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Ready. Will do. Can't do that.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Recalling. Return.
New orders received.
Listening.
Using special skill.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Awaiting. Returning. Ready. Returning to base. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Got it. Understood.
Listening.
Listening. Got it.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready. Will do. On the scene. Ready.
Await. Understood.
Await. Got it.
Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Recall. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Understood.
On the move.
On the move.
Task completed. Listening. Will do.
On the scene. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Listening.
Listening. Understood. Using special... I can't do that. Task completed. Waiting instructions. Moving out.
On the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
Ready.
Task completed.
On the scene. Listening. Transporting patient. Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Will do. Using... I can't do that.
Task complete. Ready. Understood.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Arrived at Listen.
Ready. Got it. Using... Can't do that. Ready. Will do. Task completed.
Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. Under fire. Listening.
Awaiting and got it. Under fire. Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Ready.
Awaiting and will do. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting understood. Got it. Ready.
Waiting instruct. Will do.
Listening. Crew. Returning. Awaiting. Recall. Returning to base. Task completed. Task completed. On the move.
Ready. Returning to
Awaiting.
Ready. Understood.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Ready. Listen. Returning to base.
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Understood.
On the scene.
On the move. On the scene.
On the move. Taking damage. Listening. Will do. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting.
Listening.
Listening.
Will do.
Ready.
Task completed. Ready. Understood. Ready. Understood.
Hey! Hey!
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed. Ready. Understood. Listening. Will do.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed. Awaiting. Got it. Ready. Understood. Moving out. Will do. On the scene.
An emergency has been new orders received.
Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrived at...
Heading to operational area.
Heading to the... Listening. Got it. Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Listening.
Listening.
Task complete.
Understood. Heading to operational area. Listening. Will do.
Hey!
Task completed. Awaiting. Understood. Ready. Got it. Will do.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Returning to base.
Returning.
Listening. Returning. Awaiting. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Wind direction change, north.
Heading to operational area. Heading to the operational area. On the scene.
Heading to
Ready. Got it. On the scene. Listening. Will do.
on the scene.
Listening.
Awaiting. Understood. Listening.
Awaiting using special. I'm on the move. Using special. Unable to comply. Taking damage.
Task completed.
Awaiting crew, returning to base. Task completed.
Awaiting. Understood. Using special. Can't do that.
Awaiting got it. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.